Hey guys, Parrot Anafi motor caps. Let's talk about them. First off, I just want to say ignorance is bliss. There is nothing wrong with using these motor caps. I don't care if Parrot Anafi says do not use them. My point here is, do you think Parrot Anafi is putting these motor caps on and testing them on a daily basis like those of us who use them are putting them on and using them on a daily basis? I don't think so. So Parrot Anafi says no, do not use them. I don't believe Parrot Anafi really knows if it's okay or not. I think it's the unknown, and that's why they're recommending you do not, or they're telling you you do not use these. So it seems that in the Parrot Anafi or the Parrot groups, everybody is taking the manual where it says don't use that. They're taking the manual like it's the Bible, like it's gospel. I again say ignorance is bliss, because I have the motor caps. I know several people that have the motor caps on there, and I have tested the temperatures, anything you can say that would cause problem using these. I have tested it. I'm still using them. I am out in the high heat. You can't even hardly read the difference of temperature with the motor caps on or without the motor caps. People are very sensitive. The minute they see you post a picture, if I were to post this picture showing the motor caps, all these people start commenting saying they're bad, don't use them, they'll cause you to crash, they'll void your warranty, all that stuff. I'm using them. I've been using them for about 60 flights now, and I like I said, I've tested the temperature. It's extremely hot and humid out right now, and I could fly without them, bring it back, shoot a laser on the temperature all over different points of the motor, and then do it again with the motor caps, and it's hardly anything that you can really read on the meter. It is not a big change at all. That amount of space underneath these motors is plenty enough space to draw that air in, let that air out with the prop wash, and keep them cool enough. They simply just do not get hot. My Mavic Pro 2, my Mavic Pro, my FIMI X8 SE, my FIMI A3, all my quads, I guarantee you all those motors get hotter than this does with or without the motor caps. So I'm here just to say I debunk the whole myth that the motor caps are bad. They are not bad, and if you want to watch me prove that, simply subscribe to my channel and watch every video I do on this and see it continue to fly. If I'm wrong, you'll be there to see the day this thing plummets to its death. But there is nothing wrong with these motor caps, and I just wanted to point that out. So that's my experience with the motor caps. And I think the other thing is, besides taking what Parrot says in their manual as gospel, like it's a Bible, the people that are saying it's bad don't even have them and haven't even tried them in the first place. So that's why I say ignorance is bliss, because you don't know, you have not tried it, you don't have them, you can't prove that it's caused any problems for you, therefore it is not a problem. All of us using them, we're proving to you that it is okay to use them. Why do we use them? For me, it's just a looks preference. It does nothing more. Now, I've got one video where I flew underneath a waterfall. Water was coming down on the quad. Maybe the motor caps helped me there. I don't know. Didn't hurt having them. So that's all this video is for. It's just to debunk the whole myth of the motor caps. And like I said, continue watching, subscribe, and continue watching my channel if you want to see the day this thing fails because of motor caps. I don't think it's going to happen. I would be more worried about things like the filters for your camera. Can you see it? I got a glare. Your filters for your camera. everybody's fine buying all these different brand filters, but if you buy a filter that's just a little too heavy, it's going to cause problems with your gimbal to where your gimbal just is not going to function properly. Any one of these that you choose, though, do not put them on before turning on the quad. Turn on the quad, let the gimbal calibrate, then put your filter on. That's the best way to do it. You're not going to mess the gimbal up. You're not going to mess the calibration up that way. So it's called putting them on hot. Turn the quad on, let the gimbal do its little calibration, and once it settles, then put your filter on and take off in flight. But that's what I would be worried about. Things like that, and maybe aftermarket props. I don't recommend putting any aftermarket props on this. These props are pretty flexible and flimsy, and I don't know that they're that great. I'm not having a problem with mine yet, but a lot of people are nicking them up and breaking them. So whether that's crashes or whatever, I don't know. But I'm not crazy about aftermarket props on any quad that I really like. So the only ones I would buy are reputable aftermarket props, and I would have to see good proof. So if Master Air Screw made really good props for this and people showed that, hey, this is good, I would try Master Air Screws, because they've been very successful, and I've tested them, say, on my 3DR Solo, when I had the Hubsan H109S, things like that. That's where they're really good. So that's what I would worry about. Things like filters, aftermarket props, leg extensions that make the legs longer and weaker by flex. Anything that's longer, it's going to have more torque on it, easier to break the motor or break the leg. Those are the things I would worry about, not motor caps. So that's it. Oh, and I do have a gimbal cover that I put on. It's aftermarket. Snaps on. Just a little added protection. I put that yellow on there just so I don't forget that I have it on before I power up. But it's just a little added protection that I keep on my Parrot Anafi. So that's it. Motor caps, like them, dislike them, it's up to you. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching.